So in this video, I'm going to show you how I cover gray hair without leaving a line of demarcation. Now you have to have a very specific hair type to kind of do this, but I actually do this on my own hair, so I'll show you my grays up here. So even though you could definitely see the gray hair coming back, you don't see a line of demarcation from the color, because a lot of the times when you get your color done, you see a line of demarcation. So I'm going to show you, all my formulas and what I use to kind of cover my gray hair without there being a line of demarcation as it grows out, except for just from the gray, but not from the color. So stay tuned, keep watching. So I'll show you what my hair looks like. It's a little bit hard to see my grays like in the light for some reason, but I just have kind of little patches here and there. So using this method is just really great if you don't have a ton of grays and you don't want to do your entire head. So I'm using Kenra 6N and 9 volume, and I'm mixing it 1:1 for maximum coverage. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it to wherever I see the gray. And I'm not going to do it anywhere else, and that's kind of the beauty of this. It really just kind of darkens the grays without me having to do my entire head to make sure that it's even. And if you're going to look like super closely, you'll probably be able to tell it's not perfectly even. There's always going to be like a little bit of a shade difference, but it's just as close as you can get to your natural hair. It's just a lot better than using a permanent color, because a permanent color will always lift color out and then deposit, so you'll always have like a really strong line of demarcation. So this really helps with that, because a demi is just going to be deposit only. And I actually do this on most of my clients who have grays. Does it wash out? Maybe just a little bit, and it will just kind of leave the grays like a little translucent, but they will be so much less noticeable. And if you want to do highlights later, which is something that I do a lot, it just makes it a lot easier when you're not working with dark permanent color. So I'm literally just doing it wherever I see the grays, and then I'll just kind of dust it around just to blend it a little bit. But especially like right at the hairline, I hate when it gets super dark right by the hairline. I don't even have grays there, so I'm just doing it to make sure it's all kind of cohesive. But I just kind of dust it right at the hairline. And then I'm going to go ahead and just cross-check everything and then go the opposite way, especially right in my problem area right there. Once I'm done applying, I'm going to let it process for 30 minutes, and in the last 10 minutes, I'm just going to put a tone over the rest of my hair to just kind of like give it some shine. I'm going to do a little bit of Olaplex in there, and then also refine the tone a little bit. So I'm using 7N and 7P in shades EQ, and this is mixed 2:1 with the processing solution. And I'm going to do 1/8 of Olaplex, and that's just going to help kind of salvage some of my damaged hair. So I went ahead and shampooed with TLW products, and I will link to all of this below. And Winter is Coming and Laughter is Best. That's what the shampoo and conditioner is called. And this is a really great product for consumers who want like really nice ingredients but don't want to pay super high salon prices. This towel that I use, I will link to that as well. I just got it on Amazon. It's just really nice because it doesn't take up a lot of space. And then I use Let's Get Naked, which is a defrizzer and heat protectant, and I will link to that below as well. And I just make sure to comb it through so everything is nice and even. And then I use my Gamma 3500 Plus Tourmaline blow dryer. It's the best blow dryer I've ever used. I'll link that below as well. And I just pre-dry my hair a little bit with that. I have like curly, frizzy hair, so I just make sure to pre-dry at the roots before I go in and do any smoothing to it. And I have so many blow dry videos, so make sure to check them out in the link in the upper right corner. So I'm going to just kind of speed through this since I have so many videos on this already. And then I'm using my Hot Tools One Step hair dryer, which I'm obsessed with, and I also have a comparison video between this and the Revlon One Step, which you can check out, and I have links to all these products below as well. And then to finish, I'm going to use this dry oil. It's reparative and it's also just really smoothing. So I just kind of use it as a finisher. But you can actually use it when your hair is wet as well. But I just kind of use it to control flyaways and frizz and add some shine at the end. Here's a close-up of what it looks like. It just blends right into my natural hair, but it just camouflages the grays. So that's really the purpose of using Demi Permanent for covering grays. So if you have super resistant grays, you're just gonna need to go down a level. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.